there is a truck that is coming down through the north towards South Africa, and of course it came from Malawi through Zimbabwe, and it was on the way to Beitbridge.
The official discovered a substance identified as methaqualone, ABA, which is commonly used in the manufacturing of Mandrax.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So yesterday, on the 27th of May 2026, our Border Management Authority pulled off what they're calling one of the biggest drug busts in our country's history. Nearly 1 billion rand worth of drugs headed straight into South Africa to poison our people. But let's be honest, this is not a victory to celebrate. This is a screaming alarm bell about how broken our borders are, how criminal syndicates and illegal foreigners are treating South Africa like their personal playground, and how our own government has created this mess. If you're tired of the excuses, the weakness, and the destruction of our nation, stay with me. This is the raw truth. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Let's get into it.
On 27 May, during a stop and search operation, the BMA border guards intercepted a truck traveling from Malawi into South Africa. The truck was subjected to a non-intrusive inspection through the cargo scanner, during which suspicious substances were detected. This prompted the officials to conduct an extensive physical search of the truck, which lasted approximately 8 hours. During the operation, the officials discovered a substance identified as methaqualone, ABA, which is commonly used in the manufacturing of Mandrax. The South African Police Service, the K9 unit, together with the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, commonly as the Hawks, were immediately activated to assist with the processing of the crime scene and further investigations. 3 suspects were arrested during the operation and are currently detained at the Musina police station. They are expected to appear in court soon on charges related to drug trafficking and contravention of the South African laws.
Yes, in this instance, Naledi, we had always been talking about the building blocks that we've been putting together as the Border Management Authority, fairly to be able to, have some bit of advanced work in as far as border management is concerned. So one of the structures that we put together is called the National Border Targeting Center. So this is basically the center that operates in the back office within the Border Management Authority environment. And part of what they do is to actually look at the ecosystem around the movement of goods, around the movement of people, but also relating to general cross-border crime issues. So in this instance, as part of the work of the NBTC, as we acronym it, they were able to get some bit of tip-off that there is a truck that is coming down through the north towards South Africa, and of course it came from Malawi through Zimbabwe, and it was on the way to Beitbridge. So on that basis, when it arrived, we had to take it through into a scanning platform or a scanning machine, and on that basis we're able to pick up the consignment, I'll say the compartment that was built at the bottom part of the truck. And on that basis we had to put it aside, Naledi, and out of that we had to make sure that we do an operation to undo the entire compartment. It took us almost 8 hours to do so and be able to get all of this I would say consignment out, and that is where we were able to activate the Hawks as well as the K9 unit of the police to come and do further work, and that is how they were able to confirm that this is ABA mainly used to manufacture Mandrax.
So here's exactly what went down. A truck coming from Malawi through Zimbabwe arrives at the Beitbridge border post, one of the busiest in Africa. Thanks to intelligence from the National Border Targeting Center, BMA officers flagged it. They put it through the scanner and something looked suspicious. They pulled it aside. What followed was an 8-hour operation to dismantle a hidden compartment built into the bottom of the truck. Inside, 713 kilograms of methaqualone, also known as ABBA, the main ingredient used to manufacture Mandrax. The street value, almost 1 billion rand. 3 Malawian nationals were arrested and are now at Musina police station. The Hawks are investigating the full syndicate. The BMA commissioner explained it clearly. Their National Border Targeting Center got a tip-off about this truck moving south. They scanned it, found the secret compartment, and brought in the Hawks and K9 units to confirm that it was chemicals for Mandrax production. Now, why does this matter so much? Because Mandrax is a plague on South Africa. It's cheap, it's highly addictive, and it's been destroying lives, families, and entire communities for decades, especially in the Cape Flats, Gauteng townships, and in KZN. One truck, 1 billion rand worth. Think about how many young people could get addicted, how many mothers will lose their sons, how many violent crimes will be committed by addicts desperate for the next hit. This isn't just powder in a truck. This is poison meant to rot our society from the inside. And here's the bigger picture. This is not one isolated truck. How many more get through every single week? How many planes, how many boats, how many bakkies cross our porous borders while our officials look the other way? South Africa has become a transit hub and a massive consumer market for drug cartels from across Africa and beyond. These syndicates don't respect us. They see a country with weak borders, corrupt elements, and politicians more worried about being called names than protecting citizens. Illegal foreigners linked to these networks come in, set up shop, and flood our streets with this garbage. These Malawians aren't sending this poison to destroy their own country. They're sending it here to destroy ours. Enough with this rubbish. When we speak out against this, they call us xenophobic. They call us Afrophobic. They say we hate Africans. What absolute nonsense. We don't hate people, but we do love South Africa. We want secure borders. We want real law and order. We want illegal criminals and syndicates out of our country. Go back home and stop bringing this destruction to our people. This made me very angry, and I'm sure it made every patriotic South African angry. We have hard-working citizens struggling with crime, social decay, and chaos, while illegal operations run wild with billions in drugs. Our government has fostered this environment. Weak enforcement, no real political will for strong borders. Years of open border policies and denial about the link between illegal immigration and transnational crime. They talk big but deliver nothing. In any case, shout out to the BMA officers and hawks who did their job. This was real work. But one success doesn't fix a system that's failing daily. We need proper fencing, technology, more boots on the ground, faster deportations, and zero tolerance. No more treating our country like a charity for every criminal syndicate in the region. South Africa belongs to South Africans first. We built this country. We fought for it. We have every right to demand secure borders and safety for our families. Watch the video on your left to see former public protector Professor Thuli Madonsela speaking out against illegal foreigners. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Until next time.